What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm back in Canada. Got back on Thursday. Today's Saturday, the 15th of August, and this video is going to be a combined haul video from everything I picked up from July 30th when I started my vacation up until Thursday. I'm still on vacation until Monday, but I'm not sure if I'll be hunting over the next couple of days. Plus, my Walmarts are not due for a restock like until next week, it seems, but you never know how things go. But basically, I start off my vacation with a bang. July 30th was my last day at work. Right after work, I went down to Dollarama and I scored a Datsun Bluebird Super. So really, really excited about this one. This one is already spoken for. Technically, it's going to be put up in a big trade that I'm working on. It's going to take a couple of weeks, maybe months, for that trade to work out. But hopefully, I can trade for an Enzo Super. We'll see how things go. But that was a great way to start the vacation for sure. So as you guys may know, I went to Ecuador, spent 2 weeks there. Part of my trip was in Quito for just a couple of days, but primarily I was in Guayaquil. So before heading to Guayaquil, I did some research as to what stores carried Hot Wheels, and it turns out there's really two. There's one called El Jugueton, and one which is called La Jugueteria, which is usually it either has its own store or sometimes it's incorporated within another store called Hypermarket. So it's kind of tricky looking for it when you're there, but I asked a couple of cab drivers for the locations, checked the websites, and there was four. So the first one that I went to was La Jugueteria, and I scored two of the Volkswagen Beetle regular T hunts. I was really, really hopeful that I would find the Super because there was six of these on the pegs, but no luck whatsoever. Sorry about the noise in the background. My kids are playing in the back here and they're arguing with each other. But yeah, there was two of these that I took home, six on the pegs. Brought them basically as souvenirs, and also because I didn't have one anymore. The only one I had, I traded away. So it's nice to have them back, and it has the import sticker. It shows that it comes from El Segundo, California, down to Guayaquil, Ecuador. So I thought that was pretty cool. Nice souvenir to bring back. So seeing how full the pegs were there and how promising things looked, I tried the other juguetones or jugueteria. Sorry, no luck there. I tried the sister company called Jugueton, and they only carry Hot Wheels during the seasonals, like for back to school, Christmas time, and I think that's about it. But long story short, I went to the fourth store, which is the biggest one. It's in a downtown core, and this is the name of the place. Again, it's the Mi Jugueteria, which, as you guys can see, is basically Toys R Us for South America. And when I got there, I was overwhelmed. They had about 800 cars on the pegs. It was just the fullest I've ever seen anywhere carry Hot Wheels. So I knew that there had to be a Super there, mainly because it was freshly stocked. There was about 7 or 8 visible Volkswagen Beetle T hunts. God knows how many cases they put out there. It felt like an eternity to go through everything. But lo and behold, I found the only T hunt or Super T hunt, sorry, that they had there, and that was the Mustang Boss 302, the 1969. And this is just an awesome, awesome Super to have found in the wild. It's just absolutely nuts. It's also on an international card, as you guys can see here. There's no code at the back, and has a sticker again, the import sticker from El Segundo down to Guayaquil. So that was really cool. When I was in Quito, I tried going to the jugueterias, but they had no stock over there. They just had a couple of old cases, but nothing new. They weren't expecting stock until well after I left, or I think the 20th of this month is when they're getting stuff. So next collector might get a fresh stock to go through. And that wraps up what I found in Ecuador. I've been back here since the 13th, which was Thursday, and I went to Walmart just to get my North American itch taken care of for hunting. And they put out some of the last batch of the retros, the G case ones, and picked up two of the Christines. This one's up for trade. The other one I have already cracked open, and it's in the loose display for my retros. And I was looking mainly to see if they had any of the new red line cars. Unfortunately, they don't. Those haven't hit Canada yet. I kept seeing them on Instagram while I was away, so I was thinking, yes, Canada will finally get them, but no. I did manage to score, though, 3 of the real riders. Picked up the 510 Bluebirds. They unfortunately did not have the 240Zs, but that's okay. I already have those. At this point, I'm just picking these up for trade. what I'm primarily looking for, I know there's a lot of interest in these, but I'm primarily looking for specific things, looking for the Skyline from the Boulevard series or from the Redline series. So if you guys have any of those and are willing to do a trade, I've got 3 of these that are up that I'll put together as a trade option. So that takes care of the Walmart hunt there. And then last but not least, there's a Dollarama haul. They actually put out the full set of these, but there's 10 cards in the set at $2.50 each, and not all the castings are that great. Plus, I have the last set of Spider-Man that I'm really happy with, so I just went with a card that I like the most, which is the Cove Light, and the artwork that I like the best, which is here, the Venom. So that's pretty much it. Nice to be back in the mix. So guys, I'm now back. We'll start doing videos again as things come along with hauls or trades or whatever I end up doing now that I'm back. So hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you guys had a great 2 weeks while I was off and found some awesome stuff. I know based on Instagram, a lot of you guys found some good stuff. But like I said, I'm back. It's great to be home, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Take care, guys.